Hey everyone, Joel Tremblay here. So I got a new project. It's gonna be a quick, cheap DIY project. As you can see here, I've already started, and don't worry, I haven't forgot about the chuck box. It's right there, it's doing good. What I have here is a 1976, and this used to be a tent trailer, and I'm sure it was well used and loved. Eventually the trailer got abandoned, and then as you can see in some of the pictures, the trailer was in really bad shape and in disrepair. Like there was no way you could actually still use that as a camping trailer. So I need something to bring a snowmobile around. So the truck box is too short to do that. And I figured, well, I got a base trailer here, I might as well turn it into a flatbed utility trailer. It was free, and I ripped everything off the trailer itself, and then I brought it home with the sort of remaining plywood deck. Got it here, took the rest of that off. And then as you can see here, I got it basically stripped down to the frame. Maybe a future roof rack with a rooftop tent or something. I don't know yet. So this project, I have a very strict budget of $700, and I've already started spending a little bit of money on it. As you can see, I've upgraded the wheels. Picked these up for $100. Nah, I think it's a good trade-off. But yeah, they are in really good shape. The set down there it's a brand new tire and rim. There's some serious cracking going around there. So those were kind of a priority to get replaced. I can clean everything up and get it ready for paint. Got a 40 grit strip disc. So that's what I'm going to be using to strip the frame down. The frame on this trailer is actually in pretty good shape. It's just all surface rust. It needs to be cleaned up and just get it ready for the rust proofing paint. So yeah, let's get to that. For a sore back, wear earplugs. And did I mention that this isn't gonna be perfect? It is like a 50-year-old trailer, so it's yeah, it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just trying to repurpose this thing, you know, rather than bring it to the landfill and dump it, might as well put it to use. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I just took the hub apart. You can see here's the drum combo. There's an inside bearing, outside bearing. You have your castle nut. I'm gonna re-grease these. The axle's in actually nice shape, but look at these brakes. This is hilarious. These are pretty gross. I'm not gonna need them, so I'm just gonna take all the hardware off. Okay, so I got the wheels back on, the bearings repacked with grease, and that's looking really good. Just sprayed the areas that are hard to reach with some spray paint, and then now it is time to do the Pure 15. I got a brush and a roller. I'm gonna try both methods, see what works best. I'm not gonna be too picky here. I'm just trying to coat everything to make it last a little bit longer. Alright, so that's the frame all painted. I think it's looking great. I'm gonna let this cure for a couple days. That's a big step done. Really happy with the outcome. Almost looks like a new trailer. I managed to pick myself up Reese tow power oval jack bolt on. Got myself some chain, the security chain with some hooks and quick link. Well, that's all handy dandy, ready to go on the front of the trailer there. Echo, what do you think of the trailer? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. You're crazy. Yeah, so that is the trailer frame restored, basically to the best of my abilities. I think for a 50-year-old trailer, it's not looking half bad. I put on some new safety chains with hooks. I replaced the old crusty jack with one that pivots, so that'll be nice for storing away and stuff and towing. And then basically where the old jack was, where the bolts were, I use that as the bolting point for the new chain. Done up nice and proper. And then now I gotta decide what I'm gonna do for the base of the trailer. I'm thinking about using just pressure treated lumber, and we'll see. I don't know yet if I'm gonna be doing sides or a front like nose cone or dust protector. I gotta have some kind of ramp. All that is yet to figure it out. I did all the kind of hard work now, so now it's kind of the planning and just execution of the design. Right, dog? Yeah. Update, I picked up some 5/4 10-foot long deck boards. These are 6-inch wide, or really 5.5 wide. 15 of them. That's all I need to get this deck covered. And you can see I already did a preliminary layout. I'll cut a few of them so that they fit between the wheels here. And then I'm not sure how I'm gonna do a wheel well. I kept the original plastic ones, but they don't look great. So I might just do something out of wood. Just keep it consistent. And yeah, I know it's not the best material to use as like a utility trailer deck, but it's pressure treated, should last. It's not the thickest material, because if I went with an actual 2x6 material, it would have been double the price. So I'm gonna use self tappers and screw it right into the frame. But before I do that, I think I'm gonna do some wiring. Okay, all the wiring for the trailer is now done. So that's exciting. I put amber lights in the front, red lights in the back. Got my brake lights wired. I just gotta tighten the bolts down. I'm gonna go and add some electrical tape around all my cheap connectors here, but most of all the wiring is protected in aluminum, and then I'll just do some finishing touches with some electrical tape. And I'm not gonna worry too much about these marker lights because it's just one wire. If I need to replace it in the future, it's not a big deal. But that's exciting. So wiring is done. Now I can finally get to the deck boards. Bought a pound of these 2-inch long self-tapping screws, and so in the middle here I might just put one. I'd like to not have to go to the store and buy another bag of screws, but if it comes to it, then that's what we'll have to do. Okay, so it's been a couple weeks, and I took a little break from working on the trailer. I did run out of screws, so I had to go back to the store the next day to get some more screws, but that's all done now. As you can see, all the boards are fastened to the trailer frame, looking really good. Let's do a final walk around of the trailer. This was a quick, nice, fun project to put together. And again, like I said, it was on a budget. Trying to reuse as much as possible, keep stuff out of the landfill. So I consider the trailer now done, and there's a few design changes that I did. So I did reuse the plastic fender wheel wells that came with the trailer. I know it's not the best looking thing, but I couldn't really think of something that was a cheaper alternative. The reason why I decided to reuse the plastic wheel wells is that I needed something that is easily removable in case I need to get access to the wheels, if there's a flat tire or something. And the reason why I need that is because these tires or these wheels are a little bit larger than was originally on the trailer, and they're kind of a pain in the butt to get on and off. And so having access to above would be very beneficial. Third tire that came with the set that I bought, I mounted it on the front of the tongue here as a spare. I simply just used a threaded rod, you see there, and a bunny ear nut just to keep it in place, and so that's nice and secure. Got the new wire harness all done up properly, and so that's nice set up. And then the chain, the safety chain with the new hooks, all updated, all refreshed, all new, so the trailer can be towed safely on the road. I also installed a 1,000-pound swivel jack, and this is a big upgrade from what was there originally. And so kind of really updated the trailer here. Now the hold downs are not permanent. They can kind of be arranged however I want on the surface of the utility deck, but these will get updated, something beefier. So I put on some reflective stickers and some marker lights. So I got an amber light in the front on either side, and then behind the axle here I have a red marker light on either side again. I don't believe it's required, but I had them lying around from the cargo trailer that I outfitted. So I just figured I could put whatever I had extra to use. So for this project, I always imagined having a ramp, something folding down to be able to roll a four-wheeler or a snowmobile onto the utility deck. Unfortunately, I couldn't really find a reasonable solution. I had some old bed rails and I was gonna fab up something, but I ended up finding these aluminum truck bed ramps on Marketplace for $100. And I honestly don't think I could build something cheaper. These aren't attached to the trailer in any way. They're just ratchet strapped down. So if I ever need to pull something up, I'll just unhook those, roll it down, and then I got a nice ramp. I was trying to think of a way to modify these so that they could be hinged to the trailer, and then so that you could have a proper folding ramp. But unfortunately the hinges are offset, so I've got hinges on, like, let's say the first piece, and then the hinges on the other side. So there's no way to actually get it to fold properly without having to weld or modify this system. and for $100 I can't really do something cheaper, I don't think. So that is just the best solution for now. Might change in the future, but yeah, so I'm gonna consider this project done now. It was a quick, easy, relatively cheap DIY project. I hope the video was helpful, you enjoyed the process. Again, I'm not really sure what the plans are with this build. I just know I had this free trailer frame, and rather than sending it to the scrapyard or the landfill, I figured I could give it new life, and if I end up selling it, I end up selling it. So that's the tent trailer to utility deck trailer conversion complete. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.